What's up everyone? Welcome to my premium modded creature spotlight for the Pyroraptor, part of the Elemental Raptor mods by Tristan. The Pyroraptor is one of the premium raptors added by this mod, meaning you do have to pay in order to gain full access to this creature. The Pyroraptor itself specializes as an early to mid-game combatant, excelling at moving in and out of combat, setting everything it fights alight with burning damage over time effects that constantly whittle down your opponent's HP. You'll absolutely want to play with this Pyromaniac if you end up purchasing this mod in full. The Pyroraptor can be generally found in grasslands and wyvern trenches across every map that has one. It can also be found in some map-specific locations, such as Carno and Lava Island on the center, the Badlands and Canyons on Scorched Earth, the surface on Aberration, and the city border on Extinction. Rarely you'll be able to find an untamable alpha variant spawning alongside the base variant that can drop higher quality Pyroraptor saddles and Pyroraptor weapons when defeated. In order to tame a Pyroraptor, you'll first need to kill any of the Elemental Raptors added by this mod so you can obtain their sickle claws. The claws can then be refined into Elemental Dust that you'll use to create Elemental Arrows or Elemental Darts. You'll next need to fire the elemental ammo of your choice into the raptor you wish to tame, enraging it for around 30 seconds until it becomes exhausted. During the 15 seconds it is exhausted, and as long as you're at least level 35, you can passive feed it its preferred food of regular kibble or any meat, and then run before it gains its energy back. At this point, you just need to repeat this process of enraging it, waiting for it to exhaust itself, and feeding it until it eventually tames. With it now tamed, the Pyroraptor can be saddled at level 35, and while riding it, you'll gain increased protection from the heat. The Pyroraptor comes with a new stat called Skin Oil that's going to be used by some of its attacks. This can be leveled and will tick up slowly over time until full. However, if you run out of Skin Oil completely, the Empty Glands debuff becomes active, preventing Skin Oil regeneration until it ends after around 30 seconds. Now, starting with its movement controls, you're going to be able to strafe left and right as you walk or sprint. Space will allow you to jump, C will dash you forward, and Control will allow you to turn in place. Now for its attacks, left click will perform a directional bite, right click is a claw swipe, but if you're instead sprinting, this will perform a lunge attack, building up a burning status effect. And notably, each of these attacks will harvest cooked meat in addition to your normal meat and hide. You're able to activate Pyroraptor's elemental empowerment mode by pressing X, which will continually drain skin oil while active. While you're empowered, your bite and claw attacks will deal much more damage and steadily build up an igniting status, which on its own inflicts a very weak damage over time effect, but this can be built up to eventually turn into a heavily damaging burn effect for a short time. Additionally, these attacks will now harvest cooked meat and cooked meat jerky in addition to the normal meat and hide. You also gain a couple new attacks and abilities while empowered. Shift plus X will activate your fire armor. This will reduce damage by 30%, reflect back 20% of the damage it takes, and apply stacks of ignition to anything that does attack it, all for the cost of draining skin oil for each second this shield is active. Pressing right click will use your Nova Strike attack, launching a powerful fireball that explodes on impact and builds up ignition on anything it hits. You're also now able to dash mid-air, providing kind of a pseudo rocket jump effect. And lastly, as the pyro levels, it'll gain points it can spend in a skill tree. Oil regeneration increases the rate at which skin oil regenerates and reduces the duration of the empty glands debuff. Rejuvenation will increase health and stamina regeneration. And firepower will increase the distance of your dash, how much damage your burn inflicts, and also the amount that your damage will go up by while empowered. Each of the raptors in this mod will come with its own themed tool or weapon, all of which are free to use even if you don't purchase the mod. The Pyroraptor's weapon is the Pyroraptor Sickle Sword. This is functionally the same as a sword, but will build up ignition on whatever it hits, though not quite as effective as the Pyroraptor, as well as harvesting cooked meat and jerky from creatures. And that's going to be everything you need to know about the Pyroraptor. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.